Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
In the weather world, we've got increasing clouds indicating a little bit of moisture on this Earth Day, the 55th annual live view from Utah Lake, and people are out on the water. They have their life jackets on and they are playing in the water. I know that water's cold, but temperatures have warmed up nicely. As we talk about Earth Day, you know, more than 190 countries observe it, and it started back in 1970. This year's theme is Our Power, Our Planet, and I hope that you get to get outdoors, even if it's just walking to the mailbox today and enjoying the gorgeous conditions that we've seen. Satellite radar showing that westerly flow. We did see a few clouds push through Uinta County and Castle Country through the morning hours, and now this afternoon increasing moisture, especially over in the West Desert. Can't rule out the chance of a storm or shower as we get through the next several hours. Live view in southern Utah, where it's a bit of a different story. They may get a few clouds, but dry conditions and above average temperatures will prevail in the south, and just love Ensign Peak. The cloud cover noticeable over the Salt Lake Valley right now. That moisture is there, so we get a little lift and we could see a storm. 60s for northern Utah. Just shy of 70 in Provo, 68 in Salt Lake, 70s on the eastern side of the state, 83 degrees. Right now in St. George, higher 80s in Washington County and places like Ivins. As we look at the next several hours, those partly cloudy conditions will hold on by ABC4 News at 10. Partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the upper 50s. So with the storms that develop, may not see any moisture from that. That's virga if it evaporates, but we could see some gusty winds. Precipitation potential tomorrow, it rises for northern and central Utah, especially over towards the Uintas. We definitely have the chance of some mountain showers as well as some valley development. Futurecast shows us that. We notice that moisture pushing in. Here we are by 8 p.m. with the West Desert, seeing a little bit of activity there. So we could get gusty outflow winds, maybe a shower coming through, but that southwesterly flow kind of keeps things fairly dry as we watch. That kind of slides through. Some of those developing storms could drift over the Wasatch Front with some gusty winds. Into tomorrow, we get a system impacting us. That trough will bring in the potential of moisture in the West Desert, and that's slides to the Wasatch Front by the evening hours. So it will be an eyes to the skies type of Wednesday with moisture potential, and we capitalize on that with a passing front. We know that the conditions will stay unsettled as we head into Thursday with lingering moisture. Southwesterly flow takes over and really kicks up as we head into Friday. Here we are by 10 p.m. on Thursday, and that southwesterly wind will allow for above average temperatures and keep us dry Friday and Saturday. Big picture shows that low moving in that's going to impact us Wednesday into Thursday with the potential for some isolated showers and thunderstorms. Southwesterly winds will bring in warmer temperatures for your Friday and Saturday, and that's ahead of our next incoming trough. That brings some cooler air. Temperatures will dip and some wet weather, but that looks to show up the latter half of the weekend and into early next week. Regional forecast for tomorrow. Temperatures stay really nice. We're going to stay above average with the 60s and 70s and the chance of a storm or shower. As we zoom in, find your city and notice that the mountain valleys, even getting into the 60s, upper 60s towards Heber and into Willow, low 70s in Ogden. Yeah, we have the chance of wet weather with the clouds streaming in. That is our moisture potential, and we could see those storms come to fruition for tomorrow. Overnight lows in the 40s, 60s and 70s in central Utah and down south. A mix of 60s and 70s with St. George going mid-80s. Speaking of the St. George 7-day, 80s turn to 70s with winds whipping over the weekend. Just a slight chance of moisture down south, really nothing to bank on. Wasatch Front a little different. Isolated thunderstorms Wednesday and Thursday with above average temperatures Friday and Saturday, and wet weather with scattered showers for the latter half of your weekend.